targeted operation this morning by members of the security forces was successful in that we recovered an AK-47 mini rifle. We also recovered a camouflage suppressed submachine gun. This is part of our commitment to combating violent crimes and dismantling criminal gangs in Jamaica. After the incident on February 26th with the fatal arrest of Peter Johnson, O.C. Jolo, we would have received several death threats against members of the security forces who were on duty that day. A premises connected to Johnson was searched this morning and the weapons were found.
Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. The voice note that you just heard is of a superior SSP. They had some sorts of targeted operation in a flankers that is in Montego Bay. And they were targeting a premises that is linked to a man that was taken out on the 26th of February 2024, election day. His name is Peter Johnson, O.C. Jolo. Now, people, if you remember, on that fateful day in which this man lost his life, his mother, his granny, the residents, the dog, the post, everybody came out and they were blocking the road. They were protesting, saying that the Popo took away an innocent man. This man did not have any sorts of tool. As a matter of fact, when the Popo pull up on him fling him hands him in the ear like him just don't care. However, they still took him out. In that video, I said that his DEATH warrant was already signed. Persons were calling the Popo. His name was being mentioned in a whole bunch of SHOOTING, takeaway of innocent life. As a matter of fact, the Popo even said that they launched several operations looking for him. However, them never find him. However, the last time he was not so fortunate, them find him and them send him to the afterlife. So the people them claim say him innocent, or he was innocent on that day. But people by then, whenever the Grim Reaper comes, he comes for soul. He does not come to save soul. So the Popo make you know, say, since that incident, that fateful day, we, the JCF, JDF military team, have been getting all sorts of warning. Say, listen, this person or that person are going to take we out, and we did not take it as if it not serious. So people, like I said, whenever you see these people a march and a protest, some of the times they know that they are under surveillance. If them not go out and act as if they are with the criminals, these criminals will turn around and burn down them house. In a lot of cases, these people just love criminals because they are beneficiary to criminals. So therefore, that is why there's always some sorts of rift, or the communication between the residents and Popo is always polar, opposite, or broken. So this SSP I make you know, say, listen, we are get all sorts of warning. However, we've been also getting information, intelligence, people attack. And I tell we say, they don't know, say the boy, they, him have all sorts of tool, all sorts of this, all sorts of that. So therefore, they did a targeted operation to a building or a premises that was linked to him. And when they went, they found a mini AK-47 and also some sorts of camouflage, submachine, suppressor or suppress, GUN. Now people, me don't know what that means. If it means that there is some sorts of silence or some sorts of suppressor for kind of quiet down the noise. So that would make it more dangerous, because when them go for silence people in the DEAD of the night, people are going DEAD in a silence. However, the person that got silence is Mr. Jolo and the people that were always backing him, including his grandmother and his mother, which were DEAD wrong, but also strong. So people, at the end of the day, we have to give credit where credit is due. The Popo is putting in the work, and they're getting rid of a lot of these menace to society, and rightfully and justifiably so. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is becoming quite obvious that these 2-foot posts, these 2-foot hyenas, they are on a rampage with the robbery. And this is based on an armed robbery that took place at the Royal Mall that is in Port Antonio, that is in Portland, in which a group of gangsters run into a store, a phone store to be specific, stick up the people, took all their merchandise. I want you to take a look to this not so beautiful bean footage, and then I'll give my piece. Now, people, just imagine you as a business owner, you have your employees, you have to struggle to make payroll, you have to struggle to balance the business, pay your rent, take care of your expenses, buy stuff, import stuff, pay all sorts of tax. And then when you put in the hard work and dedication, even though sometimes you are struggling, people just walk in, 2 or 3 men, give some sorts of bag, put some sorts of big tool in your face and demand all of the stuff that you've worked for, all of your profit, all of everything. And you have no choice because you've seen what has been taking place in the news. If you put up any sorts of resistance, you might end up losing your life. If you notice, a lot of times in all of these robberies, it is always 2, 3, 4 people. Them come in, them are Santa, ask all sorts of BS question, and look all over the place. You can basically look in their face and see that they are paranoid or scared. However, they are just looking for the opportune moments in which them can stick you up, take all your stuff, and even take your life. People, at the end of the day, it is hard for you to replace your stuff, but you only have one life. So my recommendation is that you comply. Let the po deal with it, or sooner or later, karma is going to catch up with them. They are going to rob the wrong person, and that person is going to send them where they definitely belong. I am speaking about the afterlife, point blank and period. Further on in the news. Now, people, like I told you on several occasions, it seems as if some of these schools are nothing less than prison or penitentiary. Because the way that things are happening, the amount of violence, the amount of fight, the amount of scuffles. There was the same thing that happened at the Black River High School that is in St. Elizabeth's. It is said that 2 students had some sorts of physical altercation. After that physical altercation, one of those students that were involved left and went to a nearby community. Same a go fi him bad man friend them or him bad man people them. When he came back, they tried to bum rush the security gate. However, they were blocked from entering the premises of the school. However, they decide that they are going to fling a couple of big stones over the school. It is said that teachers, auxiliary staff, and students were sent scampering for their life as these people pelt all sorts of rockstone over the school. It is said that the popo were called. When the popo were called, the men them take for themselves. The men and the students are from an adjoining neighborhood, a community. Both students were from the same place. So people, me don't know if it's some sorts of gang feud or just some sorts of dispute that started in the school. It is said that the Pope have identified all the perpetrators that were involved in this stone flinging incident. Based on the information that is out there, armed men came to the school. People, me not think say if them did arm, the security at the gate would stop them from entering the premises. However, they were blocked and they commenced for stoning the school, the students and the teacher. It is said that there are some sorts of meeting with the school, the popo and the parents of the two students that are involved, and they are trying to sort out their differences. Now, people, if something is wrong with Jamaica, if these students are mad, sick, and them head no good, me no know. Somebody please explain in the comment section. This is just a next perfect example. Point blank and period.
Only in order where you see this. Man, the pan top of clock.
Further on in the news, it is advised that you don't make the pressures of life get to you. However, it seems as if one of those participants from the Magnum Kings and Queens contest, I think his name is Ungo Peng or some sorts of ish like that. I know that I butchered his name. It seems as if the pressures of the music business is getting to him, and he decided that he is going to climb the clock in a old harbor. And he's going to go up there with some sorts of sign, and the sign read something like this: ban all sorts of dirty music. Now, people, I don't know if this man mind told him that, listen, if you want to get some sorts of attention, if you want to get your music played, you have to do some sorts of outlandish-ish. You do not have to tattoo your eye or make any sorts of controversial statement. However, this indeed is controversial. So he decided that he is going to climb the clock. I am going to show you a couple of these videos. Luckily for this man, him never jump off. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece. Now, people, at first, I was going to show you the videos or edited version of a couple of videos that I got. However, when I think about it and think about YouTube's policy as it pertains to people endangering their life, I said it is best if I don't. So pretty much this man have some sorts of skill set as if he is Spider-Man. Him climb on the clock in a old harbor. Don't know how he got up there, and even worse, it looks like it is going to be harder for him to come down. It seems as if he was going to need the assistance of the fire brigade or the popo. Hopefully he did not jump. So he went up there with some sorts of sign, and the sign read, ban all sorts of dirty music. Now, people, I guess he's been hearing too much trap music. He's been hearing too much Raja Wild. He's been hearing too much of your favorite artists. So therefore, him decides, listen, we want to take a stand. We want to hear conscious reggae music. So it seems as if this man felt as if he was not getting the attention he needed for his musical career. He was not getting his music played, so he decided that he is going to take a stand. He was going to do something that is kind of outland. And you and I know that controversy, drama, and SEX sells. This man is a male, cannot sell any sorts of SEX. So therefore, he decided to take a stand in some sorts of controversial way by climbing the clock and putting out his sign, sending out his message. Is it going to work? That is yet to be determined. Or will he be relegated to some sorts of mental institution, R.E. Bellevue? Only time will tell. Point blank and period.
Jaja, man in liquid dog, buck, Jaja know you. I know the dog no pull on in, you know. Just look on the dog and I can't say the dog are drawing gun, you know. You see what going on? The dog have been gun for him, you know. Look on him belly. They are trying to jar feet, but he couldn't jar feet again. Jaja. I want to take it. Look at that, right by that. He's a man. Man, come from the church. You think an accident about that? Come sit down over there in the car and see everybody that me in a gunshot first. Let me know, you know. Come in the car, sit down, bad man, and the music I play, and me I go and wait for the next charge for forward. They don't connect my own. Fuck. And go over there, go put one in a head too.
Further on in the news, it seems as if they caught a man named Pablo in a tower house that is in St. Mary sleeping. It is said that he was blazed up. The video or the audio that you're hearing from the video is of persons explaining exactly what transpired. Apparently, some people roll up on the spots. Him try for wheel and pop off his tool. However, he had the last draw and he got the last straw. Pretty much they took him out. One to the head, at least one to the head. So you hear the people them say, Jano Star, them take with the youths. Him try for wheel and pop off, but he was kind of slow on the draw. And like, you know, the person that draw first, shock and awe, you usually have the advantage. As soon as I get some more pertinent information, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.